morning, Central. Welcome to Tuesday. I'm Bailey.
And I'm Kylie.
Happy Halloween.
I bet you do not know how Halloween started.
I really don't.
We'll take a look.
When most people think of Halloween, they think of trick-or-treating, parades, bobbing for apples, and other family-friendly activities. But bet you didn't know the true story behind the ancient origins of Halloween. It all goes back some 2,000 years to the ancient Celtic festival known as Samhain, celebrated on November 1st. On the night before Samhain, people believed that the dead returned as ghosts. They would leave food and wine on their doorsteps to keep roaming spirits at bay, and wear masks when they left the house so they would be mistaken for fellow ghosts. The Christian church turned Samhain into All Saints' Day, or All Hallows, in the 8th century. The night before became All Hallows' Eve, later shortened to Halloween. You've heard of trick-or-treating on Halloween, but what about souling or guising? All three of these traditions originated in medieval Britain. On All Souls' Day, November 2nd, the needy would beg for pastries known as soul cakes. In return, they would pray for people's dead relatives. This was called souling. In the medieval Halloween tradition of guising, young people would dress up in costume and accept food, wine, money, and other offerings in exchange for singing, reciting poetry, or telling jokes. In 19th century America, Irish and Scottish immigrants revived these old traditions. The result was trick-or-treating. At first, it was much more about the tricks, in the form of pranks and hijinks, than the treats. It wasn't until the 1950s that the custom took on its current family-friendly, kid-centered form. Today, Halloween is big business, with U.S. consumers spending more than $2.5 billion on costumes annually. Add in the candy, and it's estimated that Americans spend up to $6 billion on Halloween each year, making it the second most commercial holiday after Christmas.
That's crazy. So much money is spent on Halloween.
It is, but I'm looking forward to going out with my little sister. It'll be fun. Let's see what the weather has in store.
What can you tell us?
Good morning, Central. I'm Bow Hill.
And I'm Kurt Rain.
And this is Weather and Lunch.
Today the low is 2 degrees below freezing at 30 degrees, and the high is only 45 degrees.
There's a 0% chance of rain all day, and the wind speed will be 8 miles per hour.
Today for lunch we are having mini corn dogs, chicken sandwich, grilled cheese, and tomato soup.
That's it from us.
Back to you, Akers.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, and as a reminder, you shouldn't be wearing costumes or masks today. And please don't add any face paint as the day goes on.
Seniors that are planning to attend college in the fall will need to fill out the free application for federal student aid.
CCHS is hosting FAFSA Completion Day on Sunday, November 12th at 2 for you and your family to complete your FAFSA with help from financial aid experts.
So put that on your calendar and plan to be here November 12th.
All you need to do for this is register. You can register by visiting the CCHS homepage at cchs.swcsd.us.
If you have any questions, please come to the guidance office. Well, now let's see what's happening with clubs.
Key Club meets this Wednesday after school in the food zone.
On Thursday, NHS members have a meeting. Current members of the NHS need to attend one of the two meetings, Thursday either at 7:40 or right after school. This is only for current members, not those being inducted on the 15th.
And then SAD meets Thursday morning at 7:30.
And Guitar Club gets together after school on Thursday in room 180.
And then on Friday, Chess Club will be meeting in room 209 from 3:30 to 4:30.
And finally, this Friday, we have GSA in Mr. Osborne's room after school.
Now let's kick it to the locker room for sports.
Good morning, Central. I'm Tyler,
I'm Hallie.
and we have all your sports information.
First up, we have result news. Our CCHS competition cheer team competed at the Miami Valley Regionals in Centerville, Ohio this past weekend and won 4th place. Plus, the team earned a bid to compete at the UCA High School National Championship at the Walt Disney World Resort. Very impressive. This is the first time CCHS has qualified for nationals. Congrats, competition cheer team.
And now for your gymnast, here's information.
Your first practice is this Friday from 4 to 5:30 p.m. at Gotta Flip Gymnastics. That practice will be followed by a parent-athlete meeting at 5:30 at Gotta Flip Gymnastics. During that meeting, you'll learn about season expectations, uniform information, and practice schedules. You can contact your coach at the contact information listed below.
Next, we have some info on track.
If you're not involved in any winter sport, come and join the track team and get in shape for spring or fall. If you have any questions, please contact Coach Reggie Cannon, Coach Sarah Hall, or Coach Kojo Kandai. Practicing and conditioning will begin on Monday, November 6th.
Also getting underway is boys basketball.
Boys basketball tryouts will be held this Friday from 3:30 to 6 p.m. and this Saturday from 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Athletes will need a completed physical, turned in, and be eligible with their academics to attend tryouts.
And then this is swim team information.
Students interested in joining the swim team can come to the open pool workouts today at the Urban Crest YMCA from 3:45 to 5:30. Wear a one-piece swimsuit and bring a towel and goggles if you have them.
If you need a ride to the pool, you can take bus 88 and it'll drop you off near the Y. You'll need your own transportation home from the pool.
Swimming is a great way to get in shape for your spring sport, so come out and join this fantastic group of students. You do not need to be an expert swimmer to join the team.
If you have any questions, please see Ms. Jacobs in room 260.
Next up, we have Jalen with information about last weekend's OSU and Penn State game.
Good morning, Central Crossing. I'm Jalen,
And I'm Nathan.
and we're here to talk about the Ohio State and Penn State game.
We're going to give you a quarter-by-quarter breakdown.
At the end of the first quarter, the score was 14-3 with Penn State leading.
At the end of the second quarter, it was 28-17 with Penn State also leading.
Then, at the end of the third quarter, the score was 35-20 with Penn State still leading.
At the end of the fourth quarter, it was outstanding performance by JT Barrett, who brought us a game-winning 38-39.
Also, another thing you may want to know, with this outstanding performance, we have moved from 6th to 3rd place in the rankings after week 10 with Penn State dropping to 7th from 2nd.
That's it for us. Back to you, Anchors.
Thanks, Galen and Nathan. I'm looking forward to our next game this weekend against Iowa.
That's all we have in sports.
Back to you, Anchors.
Thanks, guys.
Well, Thanksgiving is coming up, and that always causes many of us to think about who we are thankful for. Our club SAD has been asking people who they're thankful for right here in this building. We're going to start featuring one a day. Take a look.
I'm thankful for my friend Heaven. She's really funny and is always smiling and makes me laugh 24/7.
Think about it today. Who are you thankful for? Take a moment and say something to that person.
That's it for today.
Have a great Tuesday.
See you tomorrow, Central.